A very warm welcome to all of you. Good afternoon. I can see so many people around, and this is virtual Delhi Book Fair. As you all know, that this pandemic has affected so badly that everything has come to a standstill. But with one thing alive, and that is hope. We all still have hope that things will be all right soon and everything will be normal. Nowadays, virtual is new normal. So it is good to see that people are there and just sitting at their home and they are watching us out. We have come up with a workshop on early childhood learning and education. Our topic is early childhood care and education. So this workshop is meant for teachers, parents, siblings, elder siblings, and guardians. It's another day, another new opportunity, another day with another shape, and we just have to roll with it. So, the most beautiful thing about learning, I believe, is that nobody can take it from you. And this learning itself starts from the stage of conception. So now, without wasting much of your time, I would like to give over to Renu ma'am to start with the introduction.
Hello everyone. As ma'am has said, the learning starts from the very early, very in the conception of a child. It starts from conception of the child and it ends till age of 6. So we have to, as a mother, as a teacher, we have to take care in these years that you all are aware with the new education policy 2020. उन्होंने बड़ा क्लियरली इसे मेंशन किया है कि व्हाट इज अर्ली एजुकेशन केयर एंड अर्ली चाइल्डहुड केयर एंड एजुकेशन व्हाट इज दैट एक्चुअली they have what they have done, they have drastically changed the environment of the education drastically. They have developed this education into 4 main sectors, that is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. 5 means foundational stage. It means 5 years, that is nursery, KG, prep, class 1 and class 2. These years बच्चे की लाइफ में इतने इंपॉर्टेंट है कि अगर हमने उन ईयर्स पे अपने बच्चे को ध्यान दे दिया, वी रियली एप्रिशिएबल. हमें अपने बच्चे के लिए वरीड नहीं होना चाहिए कि हमें बच्चे को 12 तक ध्यान देने की जरूरत पड़ेगी. अगर हमने उन 6-5 सालों में अपने बच्चे को ध्यान दे दिया, 6 साल तक बच्चे का प्रॉपर ध्यान दे दिया. उसके बाद आते हैं 3, that is preparatory stage, that is class 3, class 4 and class 5. These 3 years are the preparatory stage. अगर मेरे बच्चे का 6 साल तक डेवलपमेंट बहुत अच्छा है तो मेरे बच्चे का 3rd, 4th, 5th preparatory जो stage है, that will much better. So rather उसके बाद जो हमारा आता है, that is middle age. It starts from class 6, 7 and 8. Class 6, 7, 8 is the middle age. So हमें अपने बच्चे का, अगर हमने 6 साल तक, again and again I am repeating it because that is very crucial stage. It starts from the very conception of the child till the age of class 6. So we have to take care of these crucial hours of the child, crucial years of the child. We have to take care. So अगर हमने उन 6 सालों में बच्चे को ध्यान दे दिया अच्छे से, तो हमें उन 20 सालों को ध्यान देने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी ने पूरे एजुकेशन सिस्टम को रीवैम्प करके कर दिया है इन 4 सेग्रीगेशंस करके. ये पॉलिसी क्यों अपनाई गई? जिससे बच्चे का क्रिएटिव पोटेंशियल, हर बच्चा अपने आप में एक यूनिक होता है, उसके अंदर बहुत स्किल्स होती हैं, तो उन क्रिएटिव पोटेंशियल को हम उस बच्चे को निकाल सके, इसलिए एजुकेशन सिस्टम ने पूरा रीवैम्प कर दिया है. दूसरा, हर बच्चे का डिटर्मिनेशन. हम अपने बच्चे का डिटर्मिनेशन जो होता है, that is not limited to the learning only. It is cultural awareness, empathy, determination. All the sectors will work together. उसके बाद अगर हम सोचते हैं कि having a book in hand and reading it continuously is learning, we are totally wrong. It is not at all learning. learning in the areas of cultural activities, playway methods, holistic development of a child जो होती है, that is the actual area. अगर मैं अपने बच्चे को अपने डिस्कशन में इन्वॉल्व नहीं कर रही हूँ और मैं कह रही हूँ, मैं वर्कशीट दे रही हूँ और कह रही हूँ करो, और मैं उम्मीद कर रही हूँ कि मेरे बच्चे के मार्क्स भी 100 out of 100 हैं, that is actual learning. Somewhere we as a parent, as a teacher, somewhere we are wrong. We have to give them space. We have to give them space to fly in the sky. We have to. Okay. उसके बाद, you know, many methods of educations are there. Many methods. Like, अगर मेरे को बच्चे को कलर सिखाना है तो you know what we have to do? We have to spread the crayons in front of that. Just child, you know, let them play with them. Let them play. So that उसको crayons, उसको colors मुझे रटाने नहीं है, RED, red, BLUE, blue, no, never. मेरे को बच्चे को सिर्फ crayons देना है, उनके साथ play करे बच्चा मेरा और color सीख जाए. That is the actual learning. It helps in the holistic development of the child rather, you know, rote learning. So education system changed drastically. बच्चे के many domains हैं, हम कुछ limited domains की बात करेंगे आपके सामने. Physical and motor development, cognitive development, socio-economical development, ethical development, cultural development, development of communication in early ages. हम जनरली हम क्या करते हैं, अपने बच्चों को अलग रूम्स में पढ़ने के लिए देते हैं, अलग हम उनको अपने कम्युनिकेशंस में इन्वॉल्व नहीं करते. बच्चे को ऑप्शन देना है हमें. हम बच्चे को ये पूछेंगे, व्हाट यू विल हैव इन ब्रेकफास्ट, सैंडविच और पराठा. हम बच्चे को जो क्वेश्चन देंगे वो ऑप्शनल दीजिए, उनको चांस दीजिए बात करने का, उनको यस नो में जवाब नहीं चाहिए मुझे. वी हैव टू गिव देम ऑप्शन. व्हाट ही विल, यू नो, बच्चे को आज क्या पहनना है, टी शर्ट या शर्ट. मुझे नहीं कहना कि मैंने टी शर्ट निकाल के रख दी और आई एम ए गुड मदर. नो, नॉट एट ऑल. मुझे पूछना है, बेटा आप क्या पहनोगे, टी शर्ट या शर्ट, विच टी शर्ट, रेड और ब्लू. दिस टाइप ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन वी हैव, यू नो. हमारा बच्चे को हमें उस तरह के कम्युनिकेशन में इन्वॉल्व करना है ताकि मेरा बच्चा कल को, अगर मेरा बच्चा किसी से बात नहीं कर पा रहा तो आई एम द ओनली रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन फॉर इट. एज ए मदर, एज ए टीचर, वी आर द ओनली रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन. कि मेरा बच्चा, कल हम कहते हैं कि मेरा बच्चा सबसे सोशल नहीं है, वो इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि मैंने उसको सोशल होने नहीं दिया. कहीं ना कहीं हमें समझने की जरूरत है. बहुत सारी टीचिंग टेक्निक्स आ रही है जो न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी बता रही है कि मैं बच्चे को क्यों किताबों से पढ़ाऊं, क्यों मैं उसको वीडियोस के थ्रू नहीं पढ़ा रही, क्यों मैं उसको मूवीज के थ्रू नहीं पढ़ा रही. मुझे कोई मॉरल सिखाने तो वाई, एक से एक मूवी में इतने मॉरल्स निकल के आते हैं, मैं उनको वो क्यों नहीं दिखा रही. मैं उनको मूवीज में जो गलत चीजें हैं वो क्यों उनको सिखा रही, उसका मॉरल में क्यों नहीं सिखा रही बच्चे को. तो यहाँ कहीं ना कहीं पेरेंट रिस्पॉन्सिबल है. यहाँ कहीं ना कहीं मैं एज ए पेरेंट, एज ए मदर में रिस्पॉन्सिबल हूँ, एज ए टीचर में रिस्पॉन्सिबल हूँ. So we have to take care of all the things. At the age of 6, जो बच्चे का मेजर 85% of brain development, it happens till the age of 6. So these crucial years, as a mother, as a teacher, मेरे बच्चे का मेरे साथ जो involvement है, वो I have to take care. We all, as a mother, as a teacher, we all have to take care कि मेरे बच्चे का जो brain development है क्या वो सही हो रहा है. सिर्फ पढ़ना किताबों से और 100% मार्क्स लाना इज नॉट एट ऑल लर्निंग. मेरे बच्चे की कहीं ना कहीं होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट रुक रही है. एज ए मदर ये मुझे सोचना है. उसके बाद मेरे बच्चे का जो मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है ब्रेन, वो मेरा फर्स्ट 3 इयर्स में हो रहा है. उसके बाद इसको भी हमें बहुत ज्यादा ध्यान रखना है.
Talking about Bloom's taxonomy, you must have all heard name of Bloom, Benjamin Bloom, who was an educational psychologist. So he gave 3 domains of learning. There are 3 domains of learning, 3 major goals that we have to take out of learning. Whatever we give, you know, we have to think of overall development first of all, holistic development, as we all said, we say. So similarly, talking about cognitive domain, if I talk about cognitive, that is all knowledge based. Here, what we expect from a student is that he should be mentally fit. Mental maths, if we give mental maths problems, that is also one way. So through senses, when one learns through brain, through senses, or language acquisition, that is all part of Bloom's taxonomy, cognitive development, knowledge-based development through perception, through senses, and mind, development of mind. Talking about affective domain is all about feelings and emotions. So whenever we teach something, suppose I'm teaching a story, I want my child to grasp that story, understand, comprehend using mind, and I want my child to learn certain moral values. So moral values are learned under this affective domain. We have to give them value. The value system should be strong to make them good and upright citizens. So this all takes place through communication, through self-management, through self-control. That must be there. Talking about the third domain, that is psychomotor domain. Psychomotor domain means my child should do something active. After learning has taken place, after my child has learned values, now I expect my child to do something good. Using fine motor skills, gross motor skills, my child should be active enough for performing arts, should perform well, using brain, using his body. One can dance, that is also under psychomotor skills. So we have to give them all-round development. This is the basic aim of education. And right now, it is the right time to ingrain and inculcate such values for lifelong learning to take place. Now, talking about core objectives of early childhood education. What are the main objectives of early childhood education? So, one need to have smart appearance, smart physique, that is required. Muscular and coordination and basic motor skills should be there. Then development of social skills. One should talk in a polite manner. One should smartly talk. That is required. Good communication and interacting skills are required. Then at the same time, we want our child to have good manners. Mannerisms and etiquettes play an important role, a major role in learning. So that is also a must. They should say thank you. They should learn to say sorry. That is the need of the hour, because these days children lack somewhere moral values, and we need to provide those moral values. We need to tell them. Emotional maturity is must. They should be emotionally mature. They should be able to express and understand. Parents can also help in this. Teachers can also help. But at the same time, we need to understand them. They should know how to control their feelings and emotions. At the same time, we need to stimulate their intellectual curiosity. They have so many questions, ample of questions in their mind every time when they are learning. So those questions, we need to give answer to those questions also. We need not ignore those questions. So that we have to understand. Then provision of more and more opportunities. They learn more by exploring, investigating, experimenting. Just set them free. Let them run. Let them explore from nature. Let them try and understand and comprehend things on their own. You need to stimulate them, motivate them for self-expression. You need to give them motivation. And once they get proper motivation, they do so well in life. Then, talking about characteristics of children at ECE stages. What are the basic characteristics of children at these stages? Each and every child, first of all, we need to understand this thing, that each and every child is unique. This is the basic thing that we need to understand. And as teachers or as parents, you need to understand that one size does not fit all. When you are educating these young minds, you need to understand that everybody is different with different abilities, different potentials, and we have to provide them the same education, but we have to come up to the level of each and every child. That has to be understood by us. Now, there are certain factors that influence the growth of a child. Talking about these factors, they are hereditary factors, environmental factors, and then how at home your environment is. That also affects learning. You should always think of developing a conducive and positive environment at home. In children, they generally learn by practice. They learn by repetition. Things are repeated. They need to practice them again and again. They also learn by imitation. As a teacher, if you are in a class and you're behaving in a certain manner, you're talking in a certain way, they notice each and everything. And noticing that, they copy you as teachers, as parents. So you need to understand that you also have to always have upright behavior in front of them. That is must. So children are motivated, given opportunities and encouragement. We need to give them opportunities and we need to understand their individual differences. That is must. Now, ma'am will talk about teaching materials
Yeah.
and methods.
जैसे मैम ने बड़ा clearly बोला है, there are many methods of teaching. First, there are three main methods of teaching. What we talk all about, that the three main teaching methods are oral communication method. First method is oral communication. What is the oral communication method? हम बच्चे को, जैसा मैंने अभी पहले भी बताया था कि हम बच्चे को why we are telling them, why we are asking them again and again just to learn from the books itself. मैं उनको स्टोरी टेलिंग, डिस्क्रिप्शन, एक्सप्लेनेशन में इनके थ्रू बच्चे को पढ़ाऊं, मैं कन्वर्सेशनल मेथड अपनाऊं, मैं बच्चे से कन्वर्स करूं और बच्चे को एक्सप्लोर करूं, बच्चे को आंसर देने के लिए क्यूरियस होना चाहिए बच्चा कि मेरा बच्चा क्या आंसर करेगा मुझे. Why I am not involving my child into my conversation. So first we have to engage them in a conversation. This is the oral communication method. We all have to adopt it. Second is exploratory learning method. हम बच्चे को, मेरे बच्चे ने अगर एक क्वेश्चन के लिए मुझसे रीजन पूछ लिया और मैं एम एंगेजिंग माई सेल्फ इनटू सम अदर टास्क, तो मैं डिस्टर्ब हो जाती हूँ. Why it is the right age? Why we are not explaining my child? There are so many reasons behind each and every act, each and every task. Why I am not clearing my child? I am a responsible person. So this is the exploratory learning method. रात क्यों हो रही है, रात में अंधेरा क्यों हो रहा है, मेरे को मेरे बच्चे को बताना है. So second method is exploratory method. Third one is playway method. What is, मैं अपने बच्चे को क्यों, अभी I'll show some games to you. I'll definitely will play these games. This is a Little Land of Letters. See, Little Land of Letters, Visit of Jungle. There are so many games. This is the calendar of weaving words. Why I'm not engaging my child कि वो मेरा बच्चा प्लेवे के थ्रू पढ़े, मैं उसको पढ़ाऊंगी. मुझे बेबीज, एनिमल्स, उनके बेबीज, उनके फूड, उनके होम्स, मुझे बच्चे को रटवाने नहीं है. आई हैव डेवलप्ड द गेम्स. मैं अपने बच्चे को वो गेम दूंगी और मेरा बच्चा उनसे लर्न कर लेगा. अगर मेरा बच्चा सपोज 2 साल का बच्चा, 3 साल का बच्चा गेम तोड़ रहा है, मैं उसको गुस्सा क्यों कर रही हूँ? क्यों? क्योंकि वो एक्सप्लोर करना चाहता है अपने आप को, नेचर को एक्सप्लोर करना चाहता है. वो अपने आप को, नेचर को एक्सप्लोर करना चाहता है कि मुझे ब्लॉक्स, मैं उसको ब्लॉक गेम्स प्रोवाइड क्यों नहीं कर रही हूँ? मैं उनको गेम्स दूं, ब्लॉक गेम्स दूं, उससे वो ब्लॉक गेम से खेले बच्चा. क्या ये काफी नहीं है मेरे लिए? मैं उसके अगर वो गेम्स तोड़ रहा है तो मैं अपने बच्चे को गुस्सा नहीं करूंगी, मैं अपने बच्चे को ब्लॉक गेम्स लाके दूंगी ताकि मेरा बच्चा उस प्लेवे मेथड को अडॉप्ट करे. So each and every stage, each and every level, we as a parent, as a teacher, we need to aware from all the things. कि 3 मेथड जो मैंने अभी डिस्कस किया आपको, one is oral method, second is exploratory method and third one is playway method. मुझे तीनों मेथड मेरे बच्चे के साथ अपने आप को एंगेज करना है. कब तक? Only till the age of 6, not the whole life. अगर मैंने इन 6 सालों तक बच्चे का ध्यान दे दिया, from the very right stage of the conception of the child till the age of class 6, मुझे बाकी के 20 सालों में अपने बच्चे के पीछे नहीं भागना. Let them explore. हर बच्चा यूनिक है, as मैम said, तो मुझे अपने बच्चे को फ्लाई होने देना है. ऐसे नहीं, मुझे उसको बांध के नहीं रखना. मुझे मेरे बच्चे को हर्ब, श्रब, ट्रीज पढ़ाने के लिए मुझे क्यों उनको रटवाना पड़ रहा है? मैं क्यों उनको गार्डन में ले जाके नहीं सिखा सकती? क्या मैं उनको गार्डन में ले जाके सिखाऊं मेरे बच्चे को फ्लावर्स, फ्रूट्स, ट्रीज, हर्ब, श्रब्स? मैं सारी चीजें वहां सिखाऊंगी मेरे बच्चे को. मैंने उसके साथ टाइम भी स्पेंड किया, अपने बच्चे को लिंग्विस्टिक डेवलपमेंट भी किया. क्यों? क्योंकि मैंने उसको अपनी कन्वर्सेशन में इन्वॉल्व किया. मैंने खुद अपना टाइम अपने बच्चे के साथ यूटिलाइज किया. So these are the necessities in today's education. What exactly early childhood care and education? That is that. Involve your child into your daily activities. That is playway method, conversational method. We have to adopt them. Okay. Now there are some learning goals and milestones in early childhood learners. First is सेंसरी एंड परसेप्चुअल डेवलपमेंट। मेरे बच्चे का काइनेस्थेटिक डेवलपमेंट बच्चे का जब तक नहीं होगा, मेरा बच्चा पढ़ रहा है और भाग नहीं रहा बड़ा होके, तो आई एम द रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन। क्यों? क्योंकि मैंने अपने बच्चे की काइनेस्थेटिक डेवलपमेंट में कभी ध्यान ही नहीं दिया। मैंने हमेशा उसको सिर्फ लर्न कराया, पढ़ाया। मैंने अपने बच्चे के 5 सेंसेस, साइट, टच, टेस्ट, स्मेल और हियरिंग, क्या मैंने अपने बच्चे को कभी इन्वॉल्व किया? क्या मैंने अपने बच्चे की कभी इन स्किल्स पे काम किया? नो। सो आई एम द रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन। अगर मेरे बच्चे का एक भी डोमेन वीक पड़ता है, एज ए पेरेंट, एज ए टीचर, वी हैव टू वर्क ऑन द वीकर सेक्शन ऑफ माई चाइल्ड, रादर कि मैं उनको डांटू, मैं उनको बोलूं कि आपको तो ये भी नहीं आता। डू नॉट कंपेयर योर चाइल्ड विद द अदर वन, बिकॉज every bacha is unique, as we have discussed earlier. Second is language development. What I have discussed just now, engage your child in your daily activities. उनके linguistic part जितनी भी हम increase कर सकते हैं, we have to work on that. Give them option, which breakfast you will have, which t-shirt you will have. Do not ask, do not assume सिर्फ yes और no के answers. Just involve them in your conversation, because बच्चे को आपको ऑप्शन देना है कि वो आपसे कन्वर्स कर सके। उनकी बेसिक वोकेबुलरी बढ़ानी है मुझे, उनकी फोनोलॉजिकल अवेयरनेस, लेटर रिकॉग्निशन, कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग बिल्डिंग पार्ट, सेंटेंसेस, वो कैसे बढ़ेगी अनटिल अनलेस मैं अपने बच्चे को अवेयर ही नहीं करूंगी। फिजिकल, थर्ड वन इज फिजिकल हेल्थ एंड मोटर डेवलपमेंट। मेरे बच्चे का फिजिकल डेवलपमेंट कितना हो रहा है, ये भी आई एम द रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन फॉर दैट। फिजिकल हेल्थ एंड मोटर डेवलपमेंट, डेवलपिंग स्ट्रेंथ एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन ऑफ स्मॉल मोटर स्किल्स। मेरा बच्चा हैंड मूवमेंट कितनी कर रहा है, वो पेंसिल प्रॉपर्ली पकड़ पा रहा है या नहीं पकड़ पा रहा है, ये सारी स्किल्स हमारे बच्चे में सिर्फ मुझे 6 साल तक ही डेवलप करनी होती है, एंड वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन दैट। मैं अपने बच्चे के शर्ट के बटन मैं बंद नहीं करूंगी, मैं अपने बच्चे को बोलूंगी आप उनको बंद कीजिए। क्यों? क्योंकि मुझे उनकी मोटर स्किल्स पे काम करना है। हम अपने बच्चे को लिए इतना उनको डिपेंडेंट बना देते हैं अपने ऊपर, और कहीं ना कहीं हम उनकी ग्रोथ को हैम्पर करते हैं। सो वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन दैट। कॉग्निटिव डेवलपमेंट, बच्चे को हम ऑब्जर्वेशन, रीजनिंग, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग, इन पार्ट्स पे हमें काम करना है। अगर बच्चा मेरा प्रॉब्लम लेके अब सॉल्यूशन खुद ढूंढ रहा है, इट मींस आई हैव वर्कड ऑन इट। सो हर बच्चे के हर स्किल के लिए एज ए टीचर, एज ए पेरेंट, वी आर द रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन। मेरा बच्चा पर्सनल कितना है, सोशल कितना है और इमोशनल कितना है, इन तीनों सेक्शंस पे हमें एज ए पेरेंट, एज ए टीचर काम करने की जरूरत है, जो न्यू एजुकेशन पॉलिसी कहती है। अगर मेरा बच्चा अपना लंच शेयर नहीं कर रहा, तो आई एम द रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन, बिकॉज मैंने अपने बच्चे को शेयरिंग नहीं सिखाई। आई एम ओनली रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन। तो हमें अपने बच्चे को ये 6 साल इन एरियाज पे वर्क करना है, ये हमें पता होना चाहिए। मैं अपने बच्चे की पर्सनल हाइजीन को मैं खुद क्यों वर्क कर रही हूँ, क्यों मैं अपने बच्चे को एक्सप्लोर नहीं कर रही कि आप उस पर वर्क कीजिए बेटे, वॉश योर हैंड्स, कट योर नेल्स, व्हाई आई एम नॉट। कहीं ना कहीं आई एम द रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन कि मैं उनकी ग्रोथ को हैम्पर कर रही हूँ। सो लेट देम बी लिबरल, हमें उनको थोड़ा सा स्पेस देना है, यस, अंडर योर गाइडेंस ओनली, but we have to work on it as a parent, as a teacher, only till the age of class 6, what new education policy says. Next is development of creative and aesthetic appreciations. मैं अपने बच्चे को जर्नल एक्टिविटीज में पार्टिसिपेट करने से रोक देती हूँ। नो, आपका टाइम वेस्ट होगा, पढ़ लो। Why? मतलब मुझे ये राइट किसने दिया? मेरे बच्चे की ग्रोथ अगर उस एरियाज में है, अगर मेरे बच्चे की ग्रोथ, डेवलपमेंट, क्रिएटिव, एस्थेटिक एप्रिसिएशन मुझे इसको करना है, क्यों नहीं करना है? क्यों मैं अपने बच्चे को कह रही हूं 1 घंटा खेलने मत जाओ? नहीं, मुझे अपने बच्चे के इन 6 के 6 एरियाज पे काम करना है। और कहीं ना कहीं हम एज ए टीचर, एज ए पेरेंट ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल हैं, बिकॉज शुरू के जो बिल्डिंग एरियाज हैं हमें उन पे काम करना है।
Talking about teachers' involvement in ECCE. As we all know, that teachers, as teachers, you play a crucial role in ECCE, that is early childhood care and education. So as teachers, what you need to do? You need to devise new methods. You need to update yourselves with the latest curriculum. Because this is ultra modern generation. This thing you need to understand, that this generation is ultra modern generation, where my child is not going to just learn from books, every time books and worksheets I give them and they keep on writing. No, you have to provide them certain things which are beyond the books, like going out to the library, going out and seeing the nature, observing nature, learn from nature, or technology. So here comes the role of technology. And right now also we see that how virtually you are organizing classrooms. So here again, technology plays a great role in that. And I'm saying the same thing, that ultra modern generation needs to give, you need to give them new methods, and you need to engross them in more and more activities. More and more activities have to be planned in a certain manner, in that manner where your child develops his or her fine gross skills and motor skills. So that way you have to work as teachers. Your approach should be flexible. Your approach should be multifaceted. You have to think of playway methods. You have to devise multi-level learning, which is discovery-based, activity-based. So here lies your role. And then don't forget to ingrain right value systems in your children. That is the need of the hour. As I said, that this is the generation where we need to teach these moral values to them. So that you have to take care as teachers. And you need to encourage them to have a proper diet, to stay physically and mentally fit. That is also your duty. Now, talking about parental involvement in ECCE. Parents, again, not to say that parents play a major role, of course, main role in education. So what as parents you need to do, what as parents you need to understand is that as parents, you need to be updated with the curriculum of your child. So as teachers, what you need to do? You need to empower parents. And as parents, parents have to learn and understand that what is the curriculum of my child and how am I going to help in that. As parents, you need to understand. So as parents, you have to inculcate right value systems, then problem solving approach, socio-economical skills, not economical, socio-emotional skills you have to develop. So once your child starts interacting with you, opens with you, you can teach them so many things. So you should be positive as parents and set up a conducive environment at home. As I'm saying again and again, you have to think about the proper environment, inculcate right value systems, and be liberal with them. Let them set them free. Let them realize their own passions. Let them bring out their innate creative abilities, and let them explore, let them investigate, let them experiment. So just provide them this liberal environment, which is actually required on your behalf. And then parents, they have to be in tune with teachers, with curriculum, as I said. So this is all what is required, basically required from parents. But parents are playing major role in their life. So as parents, you need to be role models for them. Now, key outcome, learning outcomes. What are the key learning outcomes? What are we actually talking about today? We have talked so much. We have already said whatever we wanted to. But now, what is the basic crux of all this? What can I conclude from all this? This is that the circle is showing the primary objectives. What are the primary objectives? We can imagine that, there are many objectives, of course, many objectives of educating a child or education. But overall, when I talk about overall, what is the outcome? I want my child not only to be academically strong, not only to be good at studies. I want my child to be good in all the other fields, like sports. One should have respect for elders. One should care for others. One should develop integrity, sincerity. These are the core values. Perseverance, patience, determination, grit, harmony. One should be resilient. So these are the basic things required. But now how to teach about all this? Like experience. One can learn through experience of others. We read biographies. We read books. We read storytelling. You are doing storytelling. Children are listening to stories. So what are they learning? experience of others. This is all the experience that they're gaining from other people's life. But now here we are also focusing on personal exploration. As children, let them explore on their own. Let them learn from their daily experiences, day-to-day life. That is also required. Then exposure and integration to nature is must. And overall, what is the agenda? What is the aim of educating these young minds is holistic development. They should have hands-on learning, hands-on lessons, core academics. They should be good at that. They should be emotionally developed. Emotional development is must. Critical thinking skills and abilities, that is required. They need to use their own mind and perception. How are they utilizing that education? So conflict resolution skill. They should know how to resolve conflicts, decision-making power. That is decision-making power, and that is must. We all require decision-making, good decision-making at the right time. Whenever they are in problem, they should know how to come out of that problem or conflict. So let them do it on their own, learn it on their own. Character formation is must. That is the basic thing required. After all, why are we enlightened? Why are we educating ourselves? Because we should have good character and we should stand somewhere, So that is must. Healthy social skills. They should be health-wise, physically fit. Then only they will be able to do something better in life. That is must. Mannerisms and etiquettes, they are equally important for a person to do well in life.
As Nan said very clearly, every child a different kind of flower. So let them flourish all together. Let's change this world into a garden, beautiful garden. So we need to explore their own children's. We need to explore them in their own way. So we both, as a teacher, as a parent, we both have to work on it. And at the end, what I would like to show you something, what I've discussed, the playway method, oral method, so many things are there to show you. Rachna Sagar, Peekaboo, keeping in mind of this ECCE, that is Early Childhood Care Education, Early Childhood Care and Education, keeping in mind of that, what we have planned. This is Peekaboo series. See, this is all Peekaboo books and all. With this, we have developed ECCE kit. ECCE kit, what is this exactly? Suppose this is a calendar. This is a calendar, right? You all can see it. These are the alphabets, right? Suppose अब मुझे मेरे बच्चे को नहीं रटवाना, मुझे बच्चे को बैठ के स्पेलिंग सिखानी है. See, how can I? This is B. Search A into that alphabet. My child will search A. My child will search T into this third one alphabet. And my child will search BAT, bat, and my child will search bat picture into that. So मेरी बच्चे की कितनी skills इससे develop हुई, उनकी observation skills, उनके decision making skills, so many skills पे मैंने काम कर दिया अपने इस playway method से. और अपने बच्चे को कहीं ना कहीं जो उनको young minds को एक depression रहता है कि नहीं सिर्फ पढ़ना पढ़ना पढ़ना, वो नहीं आएगा. मैंने कैसे अपने बच्चे को इस कैलेंडर के थ्रू पढ़ाना है, that I have to work on it. Suppose मैं अभी आपको letters पे हम काम करते हैं थोड़ा. See, suppose this is the flashcards, right? Playway method. This is the alphabet board, you all can see. This is the dice, you all can see. मैंने dice throw किया. This is on A. What my child has to do? My child has to search the flashcard of A into a pile of flashcards. See, there are number of flashcards. My child, what he will do? He will search A into that. My child will search. उसकी recognition power. मेरे बच्चे को इसमें से A ढूंढना है, and he will, small A, capital A, both he has to search from this. This is A. Small A, he can search from this. So these are the skills we have to develop from the very young age, and we have to work on it. So these are the capital A and these are the small a, because मेरा जो डाइस है वो मेरा जब मैंने थ्रू किया A पे आया था. So बच्चे की रिकॉग्निशन पावर, नंबर ऑफ फ्लैश कार्ड्स में से हाउ ही हैज टू सर्च कैपिटल ए स्मॉल ए, इन स्किल्स पे हमें काम करना है, बिकॉज लर्निंग इज नॉट ओनली द लर्निंग फ्रॉम द बुक इटसेल्फ. So we have to work on the all developments of a child, all development of a student. Peekaboo Kindergarten series जो हमारी है, that is totally based on this new education policy ECCE, education, early childhood care and education को जो हमने ध्यान में रखते हुए सीरीज को प्लान किया है. This is English, Hindi, Maths, EVS and art and craft, including writing booklets, including, see, there are, you can see at my back, you can see there are so many charts. There are birthday charts, certificate achievement, 5 shining stars, star student. So these are the charts, we have to work on that. English alphabet chart, so many charts, classroom charts, signing stars, birthdays, games as we have discussed. Suppose another game is there, that is visit to the jungle. See what I have to do. I have to learn, I have to work on this game, because मेरे बच्चे को एनिमल्स नेम, उनके बेबीज के नेम, उनके होम्स, उनके फ्रूट्स नेम मैं कैसे याद करा सकती हूँ. We have to work on that. How? See, this is the animal, these are the flashcards, these are the puzzle game actually. See, ये सब puzzle games मैं आपको दिखा रही हूँ. बच्चे को एनिमल ढूंढना है. First he has to search the animal from it, then he has to search the baby of that particular animal from this, and he will join, he or she will join. So then बच्चे को pronounce the name of the animal, he or she has to pronounce the baby of that particular animal. Another pile of this, these are the foods, these are the foods of that particular animal. So the food flashcard he or she has to search from it. These are the homes of the animals. Another flashcard, these are the homes of the animal. Rather कि मैं बच्चे को ये सिखाऊं कि elephant, what he eats, sugarcane, where he lives, in the jungle. मतलब why मेरा बच्चा उससे बोर हो जाएगा, तो why I am not adapting playway method to learning all these concepts? Why I am not? So I am the only responsible person. Again and again I am telling you, builder जो होता है actually बच्चे की, वो पेरेंट्स है. अगर हम टीचर और पेरेंट्स में कहीं ना कहीं कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स आते हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं दिस इज लैक ऑफ अवेयरनेस होता है. बिल्कुल लैक ऑफ अवेयरनेस, क्योंकि हम चाहते हैं मेरा बच्चा सारा दिन किताब खोले बैठे रहे, जबकि मैंने अपने बच्चे के माइंड को तो पढ़ा ही नहीं. मेरे बच्चे का तो माइंड क्रिएटिव है, उसको तो अपने गेम्स को तोड़ना है और जोड़ना है. मैं उस चीज को कब समझूंगी? यही राइट एज है कि मुझे मेरे बच्चे को 6 इयर्स तक उसकी स्किल्स समझनी है, कि मेरा बच्चा, बस मैंने मन में ठान लिया मैं अपने बच्चे को डॉक्टर बनाऊंगी. आई एम नॉट ऑथराइज्ड फॉर इट. आई एम नॉट द डिसीजन मेकिंग. Why I am taking decision for my child? He or she has to take the decision of his or her life. I am not the responsible person. मैं अपने बच्चे को कभी डॉक्टर नहीं बना सकती. क्यों? क्योंकि मेरा बच्चा तो 2 साल से गेम्स को तोड़ रहा है और जोड़ रहा है. तो I am not the decision maker of my child. We all parents, we all teachers need to, keep in mind that we are not the future maker of our child. We need to give them education. We need to give them the holistic development. हमें अपने बच्चे की सारी डेवलपमेंट्स पे काम करना है. मेरे बच्चे का जो मन है उसको उस एरिया में फ्लॉरिश होने दीजिए. बस मेरे बच्चे के सारे स्किल्स पे मुझे जब तक काम करना है, दैट इज माय ड्यूटी, एंड वो मेरी ड्यूटी पूरी होनी. अगर मेरा बच्चा स्टोरी टेलिंग से पढ़ना चाहता है, तो मैं उसको क्यों किताबों में पढ़ा रही हूँ? व्हाई? मैम विल शो यू द वीडियो. व्हाई मैं उनको वीडियो क्यों नहीं दिखा रही हूँ?
Okay, talking about teaching online methods, we have augmented reality app. You can go to App Store, download this app. This is RSAR app. As we all know, video backups with chapters are must. So here is the app. I'm going to show you how this works. This is augmented reality. Go to this app, click here, download videos. You have to download videos for this. You have to select one class, like I have selected level A. There's a Peekaboo rhyme introductory video. This I have downloaded from the app. See, I'm going to play it now. So this is a digital support. I see you. Googly goo, googly goo, I see you. Peekaboo, peekaboo, you and me. Peekaboo, peekaboo, me and you. Peekaboo, peekaboo, where are you? Kuchiku, I am next to you. Peekaboo, peekaboo, you. So, it is very well said that, you know, children, they learn, they listen, they develop their auditory skills. That is right. But they learn more by seeing. When they watch things, when they see things, they learn more. They grasp more. They retain more. So this way, if you use this augmented reality app, which is integrated with your book, which has got all the chapters of the book, you are definitely going to enhance your learning, your teaching skills as a teacher, and children are going to develop more learning out of it. And we also have CDs with us. We are providing digital support in form of CDs with every book. Then we have test generator for teachers. This is another app that we have for teachers, where teachers can go and generate tests for them. We have already given many set of questions. We already have questions in that. Teachers can add and update questions in that, and they can give them as test or as homework. For evaluation purposes, that can also be used. Now, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram also. So follow us. You can see a variety of products that we offer for your child's development. Please go through this. And now I'm talking about major goals of this Peekaboo series that we have displayed. What are the major goals? Like, what have we focused on while developing this project? I would like you to know that, you know, when we were designing this series, so that time we had many points in mind, keeping in mind that what NCERT has kept as curriculum for children, what ECCE wants actually out of children. So there are certain major goals that Peekaboo series focuses on, and that includes self-awareness. As a child, one should know, who am I? What am I going to do? What is my dream? He or she should know her own self. That is self-awareness. Then self-control. A child should know how to control his or her feelings, his or her anger, aggression. These days, children are very aggressive. Video games. This is one reason, you know, this is a basic reason why they are becoming so aggressive. So don't let them play video games at all. You should curb that. You should press them down when they play this. So self-control is must. Teach them, you know, even when they are angry at times, they are clenching their fists and they are showing anger, expressing anger. So certain feelings, we have to tell them to develop right feelings and to have feelings of sympathy, empathy, love for their peer members, for their peer groups, for their own parents, for their teachers. So they should have good values. Talking about another development that we require in a child, another goal that we have designed this series keeping in mind that goal, that is personal, social, and emotional development. That is also must. Personal, one should know how, you know, myself, what I want, what are my aspirations, what are my dreams. Then socially, they should be upright, they should be polite, they should have, you know, good knowledge, how to talk, how to greet others, how to talk to others. They should be polite enough. And emotional development, as I said, is must. Then development of good habits, health, hygiene, and sanitation. They should know about cleanliness, personal cleanliness, how to keep themselves clean, how to keep the environment clean, not to litter here and there in the classroom, not to make house dirty. These all things they should know, and they should have mannerisms, how to greet and meet others, how to say thank you, sorry, how to have courtesy towards elders, towards teachers. So these all things we have to give them as teachers or parents or guardians. You have to teach them development of fine motor skills. This is must, as I have been repeating, we have been repeating all through, that they should know the movement of their hands. They should know how to grasp things, hold things. They should know how to modeling, clay modeling if you're giving them, coloring, holding a brush, holding a pencil, pasting, tearing, printing. That all comes under fine motor skills. Talking about gross motor skills, they should know how to run, how to balance their body movements, how to dance, how to crawl, how to hop, how to climb, swinging. So overall body, when it is involved in learning, for learning, that time it is gross motor skills. So that also our Peekaboo series is covering. It's covering everything, every aspect of learning. Children become effective communicators. Once you start teaching from these books, your children, they will develop letter recognition. They will know, they will recognize all the letters, phonic sounds, phonological awareness. They will also learn how to speak well, and at the same time, I believe that they should also be good listeners, which this book is full of listening activities at the same time. This will test audio visual discrimination of your child. So we are full of things and full of value systems this time with this Peekaboo series. Problem solving is one thing that your child will learn. Problem solving, decision making, maths problems are there, situation based questions they will come across at that tender age. What we need to teach them, we need to give them small things, and they need to sort out problems, a situation based something question like that. So they will understand, they will comprehend, they will also be able to be prompt in answering such questions. Then talking about sequential thinking, pattern making, they will think in a sequence, like what comes, like one after the other, what comes after this. So in a proper sequence, they will be able to design certain shapes, pattern making, lines, shapes. So that way we are giving them time for brainstorming. They are using their own mind to sort out things. That is must for educating them, and that will lead to development, certainly development. And reasoning skills, they will develop logical reasoning, that why this is happening. Like suppose stars are shining at the time of night, why is it so, why is sun coming in the morning. So these things, reasoning skills, logical thinking, that also will be enhanced in your child using this series. So please use this. And here we also have this, my big storybook of alphabets. This is available for A to Z. See all the letters it is covering. I hope you are all able to see this. See this, all A to Z letters. Very attractive, so colorful, full of pictures, short stories, storylines to attract children. And this can be a great teaching aid. So I hope this session was a fruitful one, and you have all been such wonderful audience with so unwavering attention. Thank you so much for making this awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.